Hey guys, sorry I've been gone so long. It looks like y'all are choosing Fable for the next video game plot summary in the polls. Y'all. That's a double contraction, isn't it? You all are. Y'all. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked so early in the video, but I just typed that word in my script and I have no idea how to spell it. Anyway, I figure I have a little bit to say about this, so I was going to make a video for my little complaint section that is like 3 videos long in this channel. And also, I want to open this up for discussion. My question is, of course, when given the choice between playing as a man or a woman, why is it that most guys pick to play the man? I'm going off the cuff with this. I'm not citing any research. This is all anecdotal. A while back, Gamergate happened, and a lady named Anita Sarkeesian pointed out that women were over-sexualized in video games, which I'm not here to argue the merits of. I will just say that I've picked a lot of women in games, and half of them aren't very sexy since they have the exact same animations as the man in the same game. Jade Empire comes to mind. There is also the issue that some women also want to see sexy women. As far as realistic interpretations go in video games, I feel like the writer's plot should drive how sexual they want to make their own character, no matter what the pronouns are. Like, Bayonetta would not have looked right if she looked like Ellen Page when Ellen was a woman, of course. I mean, I saw Ellen Page try to dance in Umbrella Academy, and it was pretty damn cringe. Ugh. Like, they all were dancing horrible. I mean, one of them had to have some sort of rhythm and could dance, but they weren't allowed to, obviously, because when Ellen Page started dancing, they probably looked at the rest of them and was like, all right, I don't care if you can dance. You have to do it badly. That means a Latino guy who might have been able to salsa or whatever, forget about it, you know. You come from this academy where Ellen Page can't dance, so now you can't. Ellen Page, the musician in the show, can't dance. Anyway. I live in a house with 3 ladies, and I have a job where I have to deal with women constantly. When I come home to play video games and I'm given a choice, I usually pick a woman. And I have 3 reasons for that. Number 1, and this is by far the most important, I need an excuse to stare at a lady's butt for 20 hours. I don't know any dude that doesn't think it's sexy when a woman is swinging a sword around or shooting a gun or being a strong protagonist in general. I mean, Charlize Theron usually plays a supporting actress who's kind of badass in her own way, but she's a supporting actress. She's not the focal point. Hancock comes to mind. Snow White and the Huntsman. She was the villain in that one. She's pretty good. And Mad Max? I mean, come on. They kind of do this with Charlize Theron lookalikes in video games, where the thin, blonde, pretty girl is the supporting character for the protagonist. They do this in Assassin's Creed, The Force Unleashed. Like, the only reason that the protagonist decides to be heroic is because this woman is there, and he likes her, and he wants to show off or something. I don't know. It's like he wants to get laid, and then at the same time, he kind of wants to do what's right, but mostly get laid. Like, oh yeah, and save thousands, if not millions of lives in the process. Sure, that too. But Charlize Theron can hold a protagonist role herself really easily, and she's done it really well in a lot of movies too. What was that movie, Monster, where she was some crazy killer? Or Aeon Flux, which was a bad movie and a good movie at the same time. But have you even seen that movie, Atomic Blonde? Can I have that in my video games, please? Seriously, if staring at dude butts when you have a choice is your thing, do what you do. But for me, I'll normally pick the woman. Thanks. Number 2, I really don't identify with the whole brunette white guy power fantasy stereotype. I'm black, so I don't really get a charge out of it. Now, people will get on me about making it racial because they don't like this sort of politics, I guess. But I'm supposed to leave politics behind where it's mostly white dudes controlling everything? Then go play a game where I'm the unstoppable white dude? It doesn't bother me that much, but it's worth bringing up. It's pretty clear that a lot of video games pick the same exact type character for the protagonist because most of y'all playing the games resemble the character. They can save money animating for the minority and make not a catch-all, but a catch-most protagonist, and the other video gamers will fall in line. And it's harder to write nuanced characters, and you have to work harder not to piss off the people being represented, which ups the chances of the character becoming a Mary Sue that doesn't ever fail. Oh wait, that kinda is the whole point of video game plots, isn't it? Never mind then. And 3, I just got used to it. So I'm in my 40s, and back in the day when you had a character creator feature, it was just a choice between the white man and the white woman. Then it became a choice between a white man and a white woman and an orc man or an orc woman or a troll or a dwarf. Still no black people for me to identify with. I got tired of always picking the white dude, so I picked the woman. And she's cuter anyway. But now even if I have a black man as a choice, I will still most likely pick a black woman. I wonder if I had more representation back when I started playing video games, would I have picked the black dude all the time? And the 4th reason is that my wife disappoints me a lot, so I play video games where women are a little bit cooler. So anyway, I do have to admit that playing women in video games kind of raises my expectations of women in regular life. But I assume that this is what happens with women who play men in video games as well. And ladies on the channel, like all 5 of you, please let me know about that. As a matter of fact, I am curious to know what all y'all think. Leave me a comment. And see you next time for the video game plot summaries part. Peace.